I guess I'm back. Ladies and gentlemen. I've got no idea. I have no idea why we got stopped. Maybe because I was on YouTube as well. So maybe my computer, because I'm on cable. I'm not using Wi-Fi. I'm using Wi-Fi on my phone and using my cable on the computer. So I don't know why it got blocked. So we're gonna go back. I'm looking for you guys. I'm waiting for you to come back. I'll be right here waiting for you to pop back in. Come on, y'all. Okay, 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 lovely doll. I'm back. Sorry, there was a technical problem. I was loving where we were going. I was loving the vibe. But hey, listen, we're back. And I was trying something different, but maybe the feed maybe was too strong for my internet to handle. I have no idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 4G, and like this, maybe they won't compete. You know what I'm talking about? So while you guys are coming back, I'm going to take the time to do this. The things we got to do these days. Man, oh man, oh man. All right. All right. Let me go back. Bam. So now I'm on 4Gs now, 4G. And I'm here and I'm there and I'm going to be everywhere. Bam. I'm going to go for the same effect because I like that. Bam. And now I'm going to be in two places at the same time. Not for long here, though. Okay, I'm waiting for you to get back here, everybody. Okay, let's go. Because I'm so ready to come down to you, to come talk to you. I've been thinking about you the whole week and what it was going to be about. And, this week I thought about it a little earlier. Yeah. So, guys, this is Facebook and this is YouTube. I'm inviting you to come join me on YouTube. Earlier, I started the feed, but for some reason, due to my internet, they were competing and it kicked YouTube off. Don't know why. You guys are here. I won't be here for too long. I'm inviting you, like I said, to come to YouTube right now. I'm doing Fab's Funday vlog. It's every Sunday. Before Fab's Funday vlog, today at 2 o'clock p.m. Euro time, we were with your health coach, Tessa from the Stain, talking about health. Health Talks. That's the name of the program, if we can call it like that. So the people on Facebook don't know what the title of this conversation is, but you guys know because it is in the header right here. So let's go. I do a monologue that I start with always, and from there, boom. Nathan, I see you on Facebook. Join us on, YouTube. Come on, bro. Come on. Join us here. So, the monologue. Before I start, okay, Ludmila Oprea, she's back again. Supporting us. Thank you. So, without further ado, now no interruption, I'm going to start. Like I start every Sunday. I'm here with my toolbox, my invisible toolbox that I walk with everywhere I go. And in there, as I go through my journey, when I've gone through my gauntlet, I've used certain tools that I've sharpened through years. And I'm here to share with you what I've learned. I'm not preaching, okay? I'm not. I'm just sharing with you. So every Sunday, mi casa is su casa in Amsterdam. This is Fab Morvan, yours truly. So how powerful are the words we speak? I repeat that. How powerful are the words we speak? How powerful are the thoughts or words we speak? Not only to ourselves, to others, into the universe. So to begin with, we're going to start with the words we speak to ourselves as we go through our journey. There is a mountain. There is your mountain. Your mountain, to me, I look at my mountain, I call it my mountain, it's my life. So I got my mountain right here, and I don't know where I'm at right here, okay? But each and every one has a mountain to climb, and that is our journey. On this mountain, which is life, we have goals that we try to attain. Some people at the bottom have a very clear picture of where they want to go and how high they want to go. Some people see no limits. Some people see no mountains. They just see goals and nothing there because there is no mountain. You understand? But I'm making this example just to give you like a visual of what we do essentially in life. So through this process of going up through our life, like just like a video game, we try to get better, right? Every year, 2021 is around the corner. Every year we try to get better. From the mistakes we make, we gain, right? Without pain, there is no gain. Without failure, there is no success. So on this journey, up, because we only move up. That's the way we got to think. We only move up. I talk about the mountain, I think about looking up. We only move up. And that's what I tell myself. You only move up. So those voices and those words that we speak to ourselves are very powerful. Because the fact that if I didn't speak those words to myself the right way, if I didn't inspire myself a little bit, even though I really didn't believe that I could be here today, I had no idea that I could have made it this far. It took somebody else to believe in me and to show me what I was capable of doing early on in my career, at the bottom of my mountain. And that was Kimarlo, a manager who's still around, still working with me, just handling business. Okay? Very important part of my career. Then, when I finally was able to grab a hold of the belief that anything is and was possible, I started going up. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to the turtle. You know the turtle? The turtle dance, you know? Pow, 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 pow. I'm loving this because usually, guys, I am sitting down. But now that I'm standing up, I can really feel everything that I'm saying, and you can feel me as well. So we have Marie Tellers, thank you very much. Ludmila Oprea, thank you for the support. I really, truly appreciate because they're supporting the channel right now on YouTube. Bam! Thanks for the support. So as I was saying, those words I was speaking to myself, and I wanted to believe, but it was very difficult until someone put the power into me. So if you have the power of the energy all the time, because time, you know, I say time is the most precious commodity. When you put time where your mouth is, as opposed to put money where your mouth is, time is the most valuable. As opposed to, you know, saying, hey, here's some money, go do that. As opposed to you take the time, sit down and show that person. You understand? And that's love. Love is number one. Love is all. That's also one of my beliefs. And I'm not the first one to talk about those things. We all cook, us too, our own way. But I've had a certain type of journey, and I'm still here today. So there's got to be something to the fact that when I open my toolbox and I share with you those tools, hey, they're worth something. You got to try it. It's worth, how can I say that? It's worth trying for a month, a couple of weeks, or 3 weeks. That's the way to go, guys. So without further ado, I'm going to continue what I'm doing. We're going to disappear from Facebook in a minute so I can really focus on that one screen. So now, once you put the time or have the strength or the power to share your knowledge or to elevate someone to the next level, what happens? That person is gonna move forward. And when they move forward and start to go up the mountain, they could do the same thing for another person because it was given to them. Someone planted some seeds into them. And because of that positive energy that you planted in somebody else's, this person's going to do it for the same for the next person. How lovely is that? Right? Now, that was the second part I was talking about. When you talk those positive words to somebody else, so you talk to yourself, you talk to somebody else, you inspire, you elevate, and you see them grow. And because you did spend the time to give them love, they excel. Now, when we speak words in the universe of doubts, doubts. What is doubts? I'm going to fail. Oh my God, poor me. I can't do that. Why? Why? When you see that, when you go on the internet and you see the subject doubt, or you can pick up any speakers, anybody will talk about doubt. We all say the same thing. I'll say it a little different. Doubt is like hunger. You know how you're hungry, you're hungry, you're hungry, you're so hungry. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. And then at some point, it's gone. And it's like, what? I was super hungry and now it's gone. Something to be said about that. So, guys, I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna focus here. So if you wanna continue this conversation, or if you wanna be, if you wanna stay with the party and hang out with the party and have fun with this party, come check me out. Fab's Funday vlog on YouTube. All right? Peace. Peace. I'm gonna do that real quick and I'm gonna share. And we got it. Bam. Okay. No. Yeah, no, we got it. Okay. Sorry, guys. I want to make sure that it is correct. Mundo. Technology. Well, we'll figure it out later. Yep, it's work. It's good. It's good. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, I'm gonna put that here. So I'm totally focused on you guys. So that was something else. But I really felt like I had more eyes on me because I got the computer right here. I had the phone right here, so I felt like I had to focus in two places. So I'm gonna say hello because you know how we roll, guys. You know how we roll. Lovely Doll, Felicia, Glenn Millie, Saria Jones, Ludmila Brea, thank you very much again for the support that you've been, bringing to the channel, man. That's crazy. Like every week, man. Damn. Okay. Leontine Alexander, cool name. Natasha Tinhoven, okay, from Holland. Maya Tellers, Fab, have a beautiful Sunday. I miss you talking about health. Ooh, tell me about. Well, you can watch it in the replay. I think it'll be on like maybe at the end of the day or Monday for sure. It'll be there, 100%. Okay. We got dummy tree. Okay. We got. Oh, Ludmila, thank you, man. You don't stop. Ooh, okay, Maya Tellis, thank you. Raven Navarez, hey. I hope you didn't miss Health Talks. It was a good one. Susie, hello. Maya Brooks. I don't want to miss anybody because last week Tammy Fox was not happy because I missed her. So I'm trying to really pay attention. And the reason why I don't like to do this is because suddenly I have to focus on the screen and I don't like doing that. Okay, Your fan club on Facebook has already 44 members in 3 days. That's great, Ludmila. Ludmila has created a fan club on Facebook for me, and I really appreciate it. So it's nice because now some people that you're connecting with that I don't or I haven't necessarily connected with will come here and will grow this community. This community we found. Okay, so let me see. Okay, okay. All right, all right. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going. You know. Ah, man, I had to do health talks, and then I had to get on my bike and get over here and get situated and try this new thing, man. I'm loving it. I can turn around. I can like what? I love it. It's so much better for me to be able to stand up because I feel free. I feel free and I feel like sometimes I'm so pumped and full of energy and sitting down I have to contain it and it's hard. So now I can I think I'm gonna do this a little more often like this. I'll go back to sitting down, but I'm feeling this right now. So I forgot to do this. Let's go. Pow, 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 pow. Is that positive energy, y'all? Positive energy. That's what it's all about here. Peace, love, and happiness. So let's go back to those words. So if you rewind like many moons ago, Fab Morvan, doubt. If I would have let doubt swallow me up, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have experienced life. I would have missed on so much. I would have gone back maybe back to Europe and just gave up on the idea of staying into not even staying into the music business, but giving up the idea of loving what I do. And I know that many people have given up because it was too painful. But while you're in it, it's like you like for example, when you're running, and then it gets painful. Like, oh man, I want to stop. I want to stop, but you can't because you got somebody else with you that's like stronger, that took you with him or her, and you're running, right? And you're in the pain, but you stick to the pain and you continue until you finish the run. And when you finish the run, it's like, yo, I did it. That person took you there, but you took yourself because you stayed with the pain. And that's what it's about. Stay with the pain, as painful as it is, just like a workout. I like to go back to those analogies, those workout analogies, but they're true. They, you know, it's the same in life. It's the same. It's the same thing. So when it's painful, don't give up on yourself because you're a little nugget or like a miner going at it in the mine saying, oh, I think I'm gonna stop. And then right there behind the rock that he's been hammering for months, he walks away. He gives up. And in fact, the gem was right there. And that's what a lot of people do because it's painful, because it's lonely, because it takes work, because it takes sacrifice after sacrifice after sacrifice, and you don't see no results. But there are, because when you make those sacrifices, when you work those long hours, it goes towards, I call it a bank. I have my bank of health that I have invested in for years, but there's also your bank of knowledge, and that's important. So right now, while everything is on pause, instead of watching Netflix, every night and spending time unwisely, why don't you, get into something that you always get back to something that you used to love? How about that? Get back to something that you used to love so much, but because of circumstances, because of life, you say, "Oh, I couldn't do it anymore," but those are excuses. It's a question of adjusting your time management. Time management is it's everything. Because when you got that, then you can multitask. So possibly you get this job that you don't necessarily love. As a matter of fact, you hate it. But it pays the bills. And I totally get it. But why don't you get into something that you love, y'all? Something that you love. We only live once. And when you do something you love, it ain't a job. But you gotta pay your bills, you gotta keep the roof over your head, and then 8:30, you're done with dinner, boom, you put the work into that. And those words that you start to speak of positivity, of focus, I want this. Then we go back to that mountain. And then suddenly you see yourself excel and evolve and getting better. Even if the world doesn't know about it, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what people say. Oh, what is he doing, man? Like, what is he doing? Come hang out, bro. Let's go wild instead of like, why you want to stay cooped up on the weekend? Come, let's go get something to drink. Not that we can't do that anymore, you know, but you know what I'm saying. The concept of time and spending your time wisely is so key. So once you've grabbed a hold on what you love, and you put in the work. And with those words that you speak to yourself, then those thoughts of positive energy will surround you. And then you'll move into this positive, this positive realm, like it's all around you. Oh man, that's cool. I can not only make analogies, but I can also make some movements of body movement analogy. Pow! That's it, y'all. So that's it. Love what you do. And those words. And I'm thinking, when I think back now, and I think back at my journey and my gauntlet, I wish I would have put more boom, more oomph into my humble beginnings. Because I would have been a lot further, quicker. But the doubt just make like that. I could have, I could have been doing that, but I'm like, I'm doing this. But that's okay. That's okay. To each his own. And I learned from my mistakes. And that's the reason why I go back to saying your words, your thoughts are so powerful. Man, anything is possible. There is no limit. Forget the mountain. Let's go, 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 go. Anything is possible. If you think it, do it. Same thing when I wake up out of bed. When I wake up, I do my breathing exercise. Some of you follow me. They know I do that. Once I'm done with that, boom, I go right to the shower. I wake up. If I don't do my exercises, then I'm like, boom, I'm not going to wait and go in circle in my head. Oh, man, I don't want to wake up. No, no, no. I go grab that. Early bird catches the worm, y'all. So I'm so ready to go and amped up to spend my time wisely and make it go because I love what I do. So I don't waste an ounce of my time. I come here every Sunday to give you love. It is unconditional because we have that circle of, giving and receiving. And it's so lovely because you give me so much energy and all your words, I love you, more than you ever know. You don't know how much it motivates me to go back next week. Because of you, I've been formulating things and creating things, and you've, because of your giving, it's helped me like look at what I do and how I move in my life, my purpose in life, what I'm supposed to do and what I do with my time, with my creativity, and giving and receiving is a big part of what I do and how I create. And this is why a lot of the music that I create, a lot of the text that I create, is about inspiration. It's about giving. It's about love. Of course, we have love too, but I love to create those inspirational songs as well. I love this light, by the way. It's nice. I feel like I'm not too much in the dark. So we're now at the real pro. I'm trying to keep an eye on the time because of the fact that last week we went overboard, man. We went like 2 hours, and that was a record. My God. I see you guys. I see you. I see you. I see you talking to each other, and I'm loving it. I love the fact that there is a community here. I love the fact that you guys are talking, and also that the fact that we make this a regular thing. And as much as you guys inspire me, I hope that you guys are as well. And I get some of your messages. Some of the people that are watching right now with us that are in the moment, right here, right now, know exactly what I'm talking about because you're part of the community, you're regulars. For the people that are just coming in right now and checking me out, because many of you will be watching this movie. Possibly a year from now, you'll what's the word? You'll step on. You'll step on. I don't use that word a lot, but you'll come across this video and be like, oh, what is he talking about? So maybe because of your short attention span, you'll be here for maybe 10 to 15 minutes, or maybe 10 minutes. Maybe you'll move forward to see what I'm talking about. But it's about love, peace, and happiness of self, and achieving our goals and becoming better versions of ourselves, y'all. That's what it's about. And because I've been able to do that, I've been able to find balance in my life, and I'm still here. You guys know my history. Most of you here know my history. For the people watching right now, you might not know who I am. My name is Fab Morvan, formerly known as Milli Vanilli. And I've been at it. I've been going down my journey. Sometimes in slow motion, sometimes it went fast. Like right now, we've had to. It's not my fault. It's the way the world is right now. We are in the phase. Let's hope so. And it's in slow motion for me because we were moving so fast. And we had a lot going on. But because of what happened, it kind of slowed us down. It did slow us down in a major way. But I'm a creative. And because I am a creative, I can work and work and work and work and create and create and create. And that's what I've been doing. I've been creating like crazy. And I'll say it every weekend. Again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Use your time wisely. And that's what I did. Because the fact that I can go on the road, take that out, boom. So what I did, I went back to like production, writing for others, producing for others, and you'll see all that stuff will see the light of day. But it forced me to learn my software, put the work in, use my time, make my goals, set up my goals in a week. Because you got to set up your goals in a week, Monday to Friday. Is that what you're working with? If that's what you're working with, by Friday, just like if you work in a job, there is a schedule. The company has a schedule, right? By Friday, it's on the board. That has to be done. Why don't you conduct your life just like they conduct business at the company you work with, which means setting goals for yourself. It doesn't have to be business. It could be personal growth. And that's the best because when you find personal growth and strength will come, it comes together. Like they go like, happens. When personal growth happens, you're a much different animal. You will discover your spirit animal. That's what happens. And then there's no fear of anything. You understood that failure, yes, failure is necessary. It's part of it. So once you lose the fear of failing, then you know you gotta fall in order to stand back up and pow, 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 and reinvent yourself. And then, there's so many examples of people failing and failing. One business after the next failed. But then the one that worked, that's what we know that person for. We don't know them for their failures because, that's like it happened. Maybe their close friends, their family members stop believing in them because they're like, yo, man, how many times are you going to fail? Don't be afraid of failing. And then I go back to the noise. Ken Lewis, how you doing, man? What's up, man? I'm good. I'm just vibing as usual. For the people that don't know what I'm doing here, I'm just vibing. Okay, just vibing. So to go back with what I was saying, the words, because the title is how powerful are the words we speak and think? How powerful are they? They are. And not only we, but the people. So don't pay attention to what people say. Yes, maybe your first business failed, your second, your third, your fifth. It doesn't matter because every steps of the way you're learning something from each business at which you failed. Number 5, it's gonna be the one because on the fifth business that you create, all the lessons that you've learned before, they're gonna make that you are like, bam, and then you start moving. And because of your failure, you will move faster. But people don't know. People who don't know that you failed 5 times before, they're like, wow, man, he's making it happen. But behind every successes, there are major failures. That's just the way it works. I'm not the first one to tell you, but because you're here and you're coming to my channel, my program, Fab'S Funday vlog, listen, I'm going to share, and that's my journey. I failed miserably. And that's part of life, but then I've learned so much of my failures and it made me better and stronger, and now I'm here and I'm feeling stronger than ever. My passion for what I do, for everything that I do, is tremendous. And the craziest thing, I'm so hungry, to still be hungry. I'm like, how did that happen? It's because I was able to reinvent myself, rediscover what I love the most. And when I failed, I realized, listen, I cannot live this life without music. But I grew up in Paris and been exposed to many things in my life. And through the years, they walked with me. Like, for example, painting is one of them. What's up, Rob? Right here, bam, bam, bam. Rob Pilatus, Fab Morvan, Milli Vanilli. As you can see, I surround myself from stuff that the Eiffel Tower is right here. Hey, hey, hey. Palm trees, the Caribbean. Little drum from the island where my mother is from, my father are from. My mother is from Guadeloupe. My dad is from the Saints. And that's the roots right there. Can't forget where you came from. That's very important. Very, very important. Don't forget where you came from. So, I think it's time for me to to go see what you got to say. Listen, and then I'll go back to some of the things that I was talking about last week about certain things regarding the channel and new opportunities and new ways of doing things for the community. Because we're here to elevate each other. That's what we do. You make me better. And because I want to give you something special, it forces me to be more creative and think of ways like, how can I bring that to them in a cool way so that you can walk away with something and be bam pumped about it. And during your week, you make things happen. Then you come back, bam, Sunday, like, yo, I'm back because I'm feeling great and it's working for me. I want you to come back. I want you to let me know how you're feeling about everything I'm talking about. It's important. I need feedback so I can narrow down what works for you, and maybe it's going to work for somebody else. So I'm, like I said, I'm here freestyling. I just, you know, that's what I do. I freestyle. I come from the heart, as you know, and I come here with certain topics that I grab like this. Through the week, I saw some things that inspired me. I'm like, yeah. Then I relay them to my life. You understand? Because I don't like to take what people are saying or doing. I make it work with my journey, because when I see something that interests me, I read about it. Oh, I see a saying, and I'm like, oh wow. And then I get a flashback of my journey, and then I concoct something, and then bow, I give it to y'all. Man, Mila is like on fire today. Woohoo! All right. So let's see who we got. Who else came on board today? Elizabeth Andrade, Gemma B, Susie, Jennifer Honore, Oksana V, Ken Lewis in the house. Okay, who else? We got Phantom OSX. Oh, that's cool. Nice, man. Thank you. Your life is motivation. It shows attitude breeds success. So now I'm going to work of your statements and your questions, because it's that time to do that. Because half hour, I think it's like when I got to go boom, right? I got to make a turn and bring you in. First, I got to give like that, and then you give me back. Okay, so motivation. How do you find motivation? Like I said, it's tough to find motivation at first. But once you made the early sacrifices and you start to see that, okay, I think I can deal with that. It's difficult, but and then the more you do it, the more you do it, the more you do it, boom, you feel stronger. You feel better about yourself. As a matter of fact, people are going to be like, your family, your friends, like, man, you sound happier. You look happier too. Because then your attitude will change, because you are doing what you love. That's what happens. So when you do what you love, then suddenly your attitude towards others is different, because you're not like grumpy, like, man, I hate my life. You're not that guy. You're not that girl. You're not that person anymore. And that's important. So to avoid walking through life like, oh man, man, I hate it. Do what you love. That's the best medicine. It is the best medicine. I'm telling you, like, loving what you do is like, bah! It's like that. It's like that. It's that jolt of happiness that you get. It's like, for some, it's like the equivalent, if you're drinking, because I used to drink, it's that drink that gives you like, bah! That gives you that kick. That's what doing what you love does for you. It'll make you happy, and it gives you that, it'll give you that grin on your face, y'all. It will. So, for Richard, let's go. I was scrolling because you guys come in and come in and come in, and it stops at some point, and sometimes when I look, it moves. So I'm gonna grab that really quick. Fab, does it take you to say? Fab, does it take you to say no? What the? Okay. Fab, does it? You have to rephrase that for me, because I don't know if I get it. Fab, does it take you to say no? I never, I've removed no of my vocabulary. I don't take no, man. I don't. Like, I give you an example. When I'm in the gym and it gets really painful. Boy, it gets painful. My whole body's starting to shake. I feel my inside is like, oh man, come on, just give it up. No, man. No. Why are you complaining? No, then what I do when I feel that is that voice that's like, oh, come on, give it up. Nah, man, I won't. As a matter of fact, I want to add two more. Ah, ah. But those two more, that's what I need. And that's what the gym does for me. It keeps me that focus, not giving up. So saying no, there's ways for you to work on not saying, on never seeing the impossible. I see everything is possible. That's it. So no, nah, man. There's no in my vocabulary. I will go and go and go. If it's part of my plan, there's always a yes. It has to be yes. A no comes if someone comes into my fold, into my surroundings, and wants to be part of my plan. But if they ain't vibing and they're not the type of person that should be part of this unit, because this unit is solid. I take in people who are believing in the same agenda as I am. It's about the team, it's not about me. Together, we're stronger. Uh, One for all for one. That's the teamwork. I have goals and missions and dreams, and anybody that comes in, if we have the same, like, okay, I think together we can achieve and we can make this move faster. Hell yeah. But if it's a no, it's a no when it's no. No, you're not gonna come in because you're a weak link, and I don't accept weak link. It's like Horacio said, if you're a commando, in a video game, like video game, Call of Duty, for example, and then if there's a weak link in that team of six people, whatever, how many you are, trying to take that building because you're not doing your job, then you're affecting the rest of everybody. That's why every link in the chain has to be strong, ladies and gentlemen. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, let's go and see what we got. Let's see. Because Fur is always on fire when it comes to like asking the right questions. My dude is always on fire. So I'm gonna try to see. If you could please at the end of your questions put a question mark, because that will help me decipher whether it is a statement or a question. So an exclamation point, boom, with dot and a question mark. That will help. That would help me because there's so much going on there, So that's how I know. Okay, guys. Okay. So you see, so then that forces me to go down and see if there is a question. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna read it. Lovely doll. Words and thoughts are powerful. That's why I'm careful about what I put out. What I put out there in the universe. That's right. Words and thoughts are powerful. That's why I'm careful about what I put out there in the universe. I like that. I like the way you wrote that. It's true. You got to be careful about what you put out there because what you put out there is energy. And to some, he talks about energy. I'm telling you, it's no cliche, y'all. It's no cliche. This is real. I'm telling you, it's real. Because of the fact that when you're not well, it's logic. When you're not well, your aura is not well either. And people won't come to you as a result because you're not vibing well, because you're not feeling well. You're not yourself. So people are like, oh no, I don't want to get with this dude. But when you shine, bam, 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 everybody's like fighting to be around you because you got that vibe, because you're good at what you do, because you love what you do, because you put the work into it. And when people discover, like, wow, he's not only good at what he does, but also he vibrates right. I want that dude on my team. That's what I'm talking about. I want that dude on my team. And I met someone like that. I don't know if he's watching right now. Paul Edgewater, BZP Production. That's a strong team player right there. That's someone that I respect a whole lot. So if you're watching, my bro, this goes out for you because I was thinking about you. And you are the embodiment of that guy that comes into that has joined the team, and we know with you on board, bam, it's gonna be nothing but fire. Find your team players, yo. So what else? What else? What else? I think you guys making statements, so I'm gonna read your statements because they're good. Careful is how you bring your words. I'm still learning, Natasha Tenhoven. Yes, but also you can speak words of positivity to pull you, to pull you towards the positive. So, like I said, don't be afraid of speaking positive words into your surroundings, into your world, because it will pull on you. And then suddenly when it pulls on you, you're like, okay, then you leave that, you leave that zone of negativity or whatever it is where you're not well towards another realm. And then like, oh, I'm feeling good here. It's like hanging with people that you don't, you hang with people because you just hang with people, but they don't necessarily bring nothing to your life, whether it's knowledge, whether it's happiness, whether it's just good vibe. But some people, they suck the life out of you, and you're still there and you feel that too. But why do you stay? Leave. Go find something else. I know misery loves company. Go away. Don't stay there. All right. We'll believe you. Oh, thank you, Susie. We'll believe in you, Fab. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, I couldn't do it without you. This dialogue, this conversation inspires me too. I'm telling you. So, as inspired as I am about coming every Sunday, I'm telling you, if you take a little bit of that energy that I'm giving you, because everything you give me here, I'm taking it. I'm taking it all. And I hope that you're taking it all too. I hope so. You see? Okay, I'm on schedule because I got a meeting later. Okay, our prayers go to you, Mary. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I'm looking for the questions. Let me go at the end of because let me see if I see question marks. I need to see question mark. Okay, here. Nathan Weiss, Fab. Do you have any New Year's resolution? Listen, man, I don't really have New Year's resolution because I continuously have, I have this invisible board. It's in my mind, but imagine something digital, like like imagine like that movie with Tom Cruise. Ah, it was I think it's 10 years old, and it was very futuristic. And there was that first we saw a screen, and he was doing this. I have the same thing in my head. So I have this large digital screen, and I can see everything. I see, when I talk about my bubbles, the music, the art, fashion, etc., 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 etc. Well, I can see everything. Through the years, I've gotten good at that, so I can see it. But I have this. I got my phone to compartmentalize everything and to keep myself on schedule. Alarms. Okay, did I do that for this week? I need to get this done by this week. For example, I have this painting that I've had on my wall for a long time, and I'll share a little bit of that later. And I kept seeing something. I kept seeing like another part to this painting. I was like, that's weird. Why am I seeing that now? So what did I do? I went to the art store, and boom, because I started drawing. I told you that I went back to drawing. I was drawing, and suddenly I went back to painting, and then I added a part, and then I'm in the process of finishing it. And I will share with you because art is going to be a big part of what's going to come in 2021. Because when we talk about New Year's resolution, they're not really New Year's resolution. It's about timing, and timing is everything. So when the timing is right, it's just magical. Boom! It pulls on you. That's what it does. Like pow! And I guess something happened. Action equal reaction, and now I'm back to drawing regular every week. Now I'm back to like painting because I made a choice. I made a choice, and I said, listen, you got to find the time to do this because it keeps popping in. And that's what I'm talking about. Those voices, they can either make you excel or just make you go down. But I have those things reoccurring in my head always, like it keeps coming. And I listen to the signs that my voice or my life is flowing in front of me. And this is why I'm back to really putting the work in, and I will share a lot of that with you in the near future. So you can expect that art is going to be a big part of what's going to be shared on Fab's Funday vlog. But I think that I'll make another program called, I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but there I'm going to take the time to show you and take you through my creativity. Here, it's all about inspiration. It's about bam, 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 believing, evolving, and becoming the best version of ourselves. That's Fab's Funday vlog. That's what it's all about. But as you can see, it's also a big part of my life, and I'm at a point where it's time for me to really get back into it because it's bringing me so much energy as well. And that's what I realized is when I went back to drawing at first, it gave me, I don't know, that break of the music, but also that extra boost. And it took me other places and opened new doors and plans. So action equal reaction. And you guys are always part of it. Always. It's so funny. And in time, I will share everything, but I can't give you everything because I'm not there yet. It's all about timing. To go back to timing, timing is everything. And it's 51 minutes and 47 seconds. Crazy. So now, where are my question marks? I'm looking for my question marks. Okay. Felicia from Maya, have you ever heard about the YouTube award called the Streams? I got no idea. No idea. But listen, I'm not doing anything for awards. Like I don't. My thing is I want to hear, what I want? I want to hear the success stories. I want to hear your achievements, your success stories. I want to be part of your, like inadvertently, by accident, I became part of your life. I entered your life. I hope I'll stay in your life. And maybe one day you write me an email, say, hey, or maybe one day I will meet you at a, at the backstage green room and be like, hey, how you doing? Hey, by the way, I used to watch your program on YouTube, Fab's Funday vlog, and you inspired me, and I've achieved. This is what I've built. That would be amazing for me, like 5 years from now, to hear about someone that used to watch my program here and that became super successful. I mean, that is my dream, and this is like, I would love for that to happen. So I want the best for you guys. I truly, truly want the best for you guys. So believe in yourself. I think the light is going down. So I guess I got this little portable light because I'm a portable guy. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to. Let me see. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna try to. It's very little, but it's really strong. So I'm gonna try to plug it at the same time. I get enough. Yeah, I get enough. So I'm gonna do this. Sorry. Oh man, this is dope. So I never. Oh, this is cool. So I can put it into. That might be too much. Okay, that's cool. Like this, I can plug it into. I'm discovering. I'm just adding new little things here. I discovered this little thing, and it's portable, and I love it because I'm always on the go. I used to be on the go all the time, but I'm not these days. But I will. The only on the go situation where I'm going to find myself into is Paris. Paris, my city. As a matter of fact, let me show you something. Oh, I guess the battery's dead. I need to change the batteries because it illuminates. I'm going to have to change batteries the next time. Next time I light it up for you guys. Okay. Jennifer Honore. Yes, my parents are still alive. Yes, and they live in the Caribbean. because I am Creole. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm looking for question marks, but you guys don't put question marks there. So I'm gonna go back to Fab because it's got that little sign. Okay, I have a question now. Okay, all right, okay. So whatever. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna go back to Fab because it's got those signs. Okay. Because I see you talking to everybody, Fab. That's nice, man. What are your plans? Okay. Philly Shout, what are your musical plans for 2020? From Ludmila. My musical plans, man, we're going to see what happens because it, there's no specific musical plans for 2021. It's the same thing. Like I told you guys, for me, there's no. If you look at space, in space, there's no past, future, now. And so I try to think like that. So when it comes to like when people talk about 2021, in my head and my music and my goals, uh, everything that we've been working on in 2021, it's moving into 20. It's moving forward. There's no specific. So the stuff that we're working on right now that I'm stacking on, everything will come out. It's just a crazy thing is the world is now on pause and it doesn't allow us to move as fast as we would like to. The labels, same thing. They're like in slow motion. So it's a pain in the butt. I can tell you that it's a pain in the butt because I'm ready. I'm like that. I'm like Energizer Bunny on the road, creating every week. Got the teams, Ethnic Sounds, Stacy Grinds, Lucky Seven. I'm in Jeff Sopa in Paris, Prestige Music, Horatio Osborne, Avi Rosen. I mean, we got the teams and we're creating and we're creating and we're creating. So once we can get back to work and I can finally bring out those records, that's what it's going to be. So yeah, I'm so ready. 2021 is going to be an extension, a continuation of 2020. That's it with everything I've been doing. So there's nothing specific, but next week is going to be something very interesting. So I say nothing right now, but once it comes out, then you'll get more information on what is going to take place in the next year, whether it's 2021 or 2022. That's it. But I don't say nothing until it's confirmed, until it's out to the audience. Then we can have that conversation, ladies and gentlemen. I love that light. We only move up, right? I try to do my best to make this experience for you guys a much more fun one because I used to be in the dark, but that won't happen anymore because I got my little portable light now. That's so cool. Why didn't I think about that before? I don't know. That's just the way it is. So, Philly Shout. Ludmila, I hope that was helpful. Okay. Let's see your pieces. Your pieces. Ah, Mary. Well, we're gonna do that in. I have to create another another program. Like I told you earlier, I'm gonna create this new program, and in this new program, I'm going to show you that creative part of myself, that artistic part of myself, and what I do, and what and from where it comes from and everything, because I've been very sporadic with, showing you a few pieces here and there. I don't have all my artwork is in LA in storage. I got a lot of stuff, but I have a few things here and I started going back. And as a matter of fact, when I looked at this book that I showed you last week, man, it's about like 70, it's approaching 70 drawings. And I'm like, whoa. And the cool thing with technology nowadays is that all the way in the art world, you can take any of those drawings, and I can possibly take, for example, I take one, and I can make one of 100, make a lithographic, and then put in the tube and send it out. If people are interested, let me know. And those type of things are going to be taking place in 2021 because I'm going to start sharing with you my work. I've been selling my work in California. Did a few exposition, and I sold my work, and it made me feel like, oh, I didn't like it. I really didn't feel happy because they're like your children. And it took me years to say, okay, okay, maybe because every time I show my work, that's why I didn't show my work. Every time I show my work, whether it's my friends or people that I don't know who who get to know about my work, they're like, "Oh, I want to get this one. I want this one." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. That's mine." But I will in 2021 start the process of making. I'm not going to give the originals, but I'm going to make prints. So I have to figure out what type of prints, if it is a poster, if it is, because there's many ways you can go about it. And each process costs more. So I'm going to try to make it affordable and simple, but I have to figure it out first. So you see, I told you last week I would share with you some of the things that I'm gonna be moving into, and that's part of it. So the art will definitely be part of this new 2021 agenda. Also, with health talks, we just have to understand we're gonna create some very cool things for you guys because sometimes it's hard for people to we speak and then there's a lot of information, but we're gonna bottle that up and we're gonna serve it to you too. That to be continued. So we went over health talks and the new things that are going to be attached to health talks. We talked about art, which I'm going to be bringing into the fold. There are also a few things that I'm working on that are, how can I say? When I come here every Sunday and I kind of rehash some of the things that we talk about every week because we have to bam, 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 bam. You got to hammer it into that head. I like to do that. You have to because of the fact that you tend to forget and people make mistakes. And sometimes we forget that we make those mistakes. We're like, oh man. But if you recall, you did that last time. So I'm creating something. And when it's done, it will allow you not to forget some of the things that I talk about, like my own some of the things who've pulled me out of the shadow, out of my shadows, out of my sad time, my not believing in myself, my doubts. And that's what I'm putting together right now. But I'm a creative guy, so I'm going to deliver it in a much different way as what everybody is doing because the way I'm going to do it, it's going to be different. I like to do things differently when it comes to my creations. That's it. I don't like to do what people are doing. So, but from nature, I'm always like, I'm a left guy. I like to go left, always. I'm made like that. So, yeah, did I cover? Yeah, I did. Like I said, I'm freestyling. I said I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about a few more things. Also, I know, but first I'm going to keep you in the flow because, we got to make it interactive and it's already an hour. So, I hope I was able to answer your question, Mary. Thank you for the question because it allowed me to segue into this new program that I'm going to create. It's going to be fun. It's going to be super cool. Okay, now, Ludmila Oprea, a lot of fans wrote me on chat that they can't join here because technical problem with Facebook. Really? No. Listen, the people on Facebook, what I did specifically is like I went to Facebook and say, hey guys, I'm on Facebook. People on Facebook, and then I expect you to come here. So they have to go to Facebook. They have to go to YouTube here. I don't think that you can go from Facebook. Like, I don't know how that works, but I put the link. If you click on the link, it should take you here. So that's weird. Oh, that's sad. But hey, Ludmila, you're in charge of that. Tell them, give them the link of the channel, and then next time it'll work out. Sometimes it takes a few trial, you know, and then they figure it out. It's not a problem, you know. But you're here, right? So I know that you'll report to them. Okay, Foley, Lami, hello, Fab. Wondering, do you get connected only to those on your side of the continent alone? My earlier from the start of this program, 19 from Nigeria, like no, I connect with people from around the world, with people from Latin America, from everywhere. You know, if you look at the names, it's pretty exotic. You know, Carol Donato. I don't know where you're from, but we have what else do we have? Felicia speaks a few languages. We're Marie Tellers. We got Elizabeth Isakon. You know, we have people from around the world, and that's what I love it because I consider myself a universal citizen. Okay, so Carol, I'd like to know about this personal life. I must have been quite a trip having been Milli Vanilli. Oh yeah, it was. But regarding Milli Vanilli, I'm not gonna cover too much because I can't give you everything, y'all. Because there's gonna be projects coming out at some point or another. So I've been telling my stories. If you want to listen to parts of my story, you can go to Vlad TV, Fab Morvan, Vlad TV, or you can go to Patrick But David. I did two really cool interviews from an hour and 40 minutes where I cover the Milli Vanilli story, only on the surface though, because there are so many layers to that story. All right, Katie 2. See you next time, Mary. I hope you. I love it when people talk. Okay. Maya Tellis, Philly Shaw. One of them included my drawing of Millie. I just have to practice a bit more. Hey, practice will make you better. Not perfect, because there is no perfection. Practice will make you uh, better, and that's what I love about Michael Jackson. He was talking about how important rehearsal was to what we do as artists, and this is why I now understood that because I was an athlete, so I had to rehearse my routine on the trampoline because I used to be a trampoline guy, and I had to train and train and train and train and train. It was painful. I hated it. When I turned into the entertainment business, and of course, Michael Jackson being one of my favorites and my standard, I started looking into him and how he got to this point. Like, and he was saying like rehearsal, rehearse, 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 and eventually, why rehearse, 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 rehearse? Because eventually you don't think anymore. You just, whoo, you're free. And as an artist, when you're on stage and you sing your words, you're in the vibe, you're in the vibe, you're in the vibe, you're in the vibe. Sometimes when you have a new show, it's like you're learning your stuff, so you're delivering it, but it's like you're thinking, you're not comfortable. But at some point, you're free, and when you're free, that's when you can really, really connect and from the heart and come from the heart. And then people in the group or your team will be like, "Man, that was a great show." It's because you arrived. You've arrived to this place, this zone of freedom, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what else do we have. So it's 109. I think I'm gonna be here for another 10 because I gotta rest and also got to do French vlog. Ooh, yes, I gotta do the French vlog, and I have a meeting at okay. Lordy, my French people, man, they're gonna be like, dude, why are you taking so long with the people, like with the English vlog? I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so let me take a few more questions. Okay, Tammy C, I've missed your vlog, Fab. I've been working so much the last few months. I'm lucky to fit a little in. Or anything I need, I want. Hey, don't worry. When you have the time, watch them. That's why, and this is the reason why we have replay, right? That's a great thing. We have replay so we can watch it over and over and over. And we got a lot, guys. I think we're approaching 48 episodes of Fab's Funday vlog. Man, that's crazy because I was looking at the playlist because I was organizing like a few weeks ago, and I went into my YouTube account because you have different things, and because it's really cool. YouTube is really well done, and I saw 47. I was like, whoa, 47. So it's got to be 48 by now. Pretty crazy, but I love it. And when you love what you do, it ain't a big deal. It ain't fine. I love being here and sharing with you guys. So, what else do we have? Remember, guys, I need the question mark. This is the family you have, Fab. We fam. Hashtag we fam. I think I'm gonna do that one. Hashtag we fam. That's our thing. So if we ever meet each other in person, hashtag we fam. Because we fam is like bam, then it's like a hug. It's like we go into it's the motion of hugging, but it's in motion. Bam, we stop here, and then boom, we go like this. Hashtag boom, we fam. Awesome, we fam. I love that. I love that. I love that. Susie, my mom loved them too. That's cool. Okay, mi casa es su casa, Manuela. Yes, perfecto. Hey, I'd like to say, I don't say it, I don't do it enough, and this is why I've been tagging Latin countries because Latin fans have been like so awesome to me, like so supportive through the years. So Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, Mexico, Puebla, Peru, Venezuela, Costa Rica, Chile, El Salvador. ¿Cómo estás, señores y señores? That's what I do. I've learned that in Mexico. But I love Latin fans because they come from the heart, man. They like, because Latin culture is very different from as you know, you got Eastern European, you got European, you got all different parts of the world, but Latin culture and Latin music, salsa, merengue, Cuba, and I'm Creole, so I grew up with all that music, and they have this. You guys have this appetite for life, and and so the Italians, the Spanish, all those Latin countries, they have a certain love for life, and un certain je ne sais quoi, like you say in English, in French. Sorry, that they celebrate life, and I love it. It is in the music, definitely. It's just that's why I as a kid I watched my parents dance to that music, and it stayed with me. So I have this little connection. That's why I wish I could. It's a bad analogy, but I wish I could put a chip in and suddenly being able to speak Spanish because I would love to be able to communicate with you. And maybe one day what I should do, while I'm at it is bring someone because of Sakin Amour, Sheldon last week, I was trying to bring him on here, but I didn't know how to do it. This week he sent me a link. He found a link where I'll be able to connect this to the software, and then I can bring someone, and I'll be able to divide the screen, and we'll be able to talk like from YouTube, because from YouTube I do everything. This is I do things. So maybe one day I'm going to bring someone that speaks perfectly Spanish descent, that speaks perfect English, and we're going to do something for la raza, la familia. So like this it'll be, and then you can ask me a question in Spanish, and then you can ask me a question in Spanish, and then boom, I got to do one episode. I got to do something like that. I'm going to figure it out. You see, we're just vibing. It's about being creative. I want to do something for everyone because I know that there are people here who write me in Spanish all the time, and they stay here the whole vlog, and they don't understand things. But because of the love, because their love for the music, for the early Milli Vanilli songs, they're here, and that's the power of music. And I know that you can feel that I come from a good place. I come from a place of love, God. This is so different to be able to stand. Really weird. Because I feel like it's more like I'm talking to someone right here, like because I'm able to just move. I'm sitting down can be hard sometimes. I tell you. So it's 1:15, y'all. Time for me to disappear. Okay. Okay, let's see. Ken Lewis, man, you got a question, Ken? Because I know you cool dude. You cool dude. I'm sure you got something. Falling is nothing. Trying is everything. I love that, Phil. Falling is nothing. Trying is everything. You've got to try. If you don't try, you don't get. That's it. If you don't try, you don't get. So come on, and let me know. Let me know if you try. I would love for you to let me know if you try and if it works. Don't be afraid. Okay? Or you can even share with us here on Sundays. Hey guys, it's working for me. Coming here on Sundays is working for me. I'm actually implementing that very thing that Fab talked about that one day. It kind of made it click. It clicked something inside my mind. And that little seed that Fab planted, I kind of watered it, and now it's grown into something. And that, because it bloomed into something, the pollen from that flower flew places, and I just went with it. And I'm building something amazing. That's what I would love to hear, y'all. I can't wait for that day to come. So, hey, please let me know, okay? And if it doesn't happen, it's all right. I'm just here to push you guys because I'm pushing on my journey, on my gauntlet, on my adventures. I'm pushing. And 2020, man. Woo, Lord have mercy. It's been doing that. But hey, I've been keeping it like this though. Boom, 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 boom. I don't stop. No matter what happens around, as a creative, that's my job to create. That is my job to create. That's what I do. And those creations, they're like babies. So at first they're crawling, then they're gonna, stand up, and then they fall. Then you're gonna start walking. Then you're gonna start running, then sprinting, and then it's like bam, 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 bam. That's the process of what I do create. And that's what I want for everything that I create possibly happens. I hope all those projects will start running. But, there's going to be some failures. And from those failures, I'm going to learn something. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today was a different day. We got new lights. I'm standing up. I shared with you some of the new agendas for 2021 regarding health talks, regarding my artwork. Also, before I leave, I looked into the membership program, and it's cool, but it's a little maybe not for now. I think maybe for later, because like I said, if someone pays money, a membership, money for membership, and then you're going to expect certain things, and because right now it's not the proper timing. With timing, it'll be great, because when I can travel and then I start making videos, then when you become part of the communities, I can give you access, because you pay a monthly fee. I can give you special access for different things, and then it becomes more special. It's more personal, blah, blah, blah. And I think that'll be cool. But right now, I think it's not the proper timing. And that's what YouTube does. It always brings into my path when I go up in numbers. They always like, hey, check this out, check this out. They give you options, and I looked at it, but I don't think I'm gonna roll with that right now. But we will at some point or another, because it's a cool thing. I looked into it, and there's gonna be some really interesting things we'll be able to make happen with that. And the perks are gonna be really cool because, like I said, we're here to become better versions of ourselves. You inspire me to create things, to come up with various things, and those things will make it'll make this place here, Fab's Funday Vlog, on my channel, a very special place where people are going to come here whoever will come here will walk away with something because I want to give you something. That's the most important thing for me. I don't like to listen to myself talk. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm here to give you something. That's important because you're giving me so much by just being here. Okay? I'm just trying to make this clear every weekend because there are new people that are going to be watching that are maybe possibly here for the first time, but there are people who will have access to this movie, not right here, right now in the moment, but maybe at a later date. So maybe in a previous video I didn't mention it. So I think that I'm making a point to mention that every video. It's important. So without further ado, I've got to disappear. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. It's been fun today because of the fact that I'm standing up, and that's a whole different vibe. Woo! But I have to contain myself because I got so much energy when I come here, and I've got to. I wish I could have music in the back when I'm talking to you. But then YouTube's got certain rules and regulations, so then it makes it a little more difficult. But it could be my music too. We'll figure it out, right? Some fresh new music. Okay. Oh, I see a question here. Hey Phil, can you ask Fab how he thinks the aftermath of what's happening would affect everyone? I have no idea. I mean, right now, I really have no idea where we're going because it's very uncertain. But we're going to figure it out. Time has a way to tell us or let us know what's going to happen in the end, how it's going to be, like the new rules, the new regulations. There's a lot of weird stuff, but I don't like to talk about this right now because it's so, you see things in the press. I don't necessarily read what everybody's looking at but that's again another conversation. But let's wait and see, and time will let us know. The title of my previous vlog last week was Never Ready, Always Prepared. That's it. Always prepared, never ready. So like this, you can move. You can be like water, as Master Bruce Lee said. Okay. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Okay. I saw something, and then it was gone. Hold on. So I saw a question mark. I'm after question marks. Sandra Argueta, please enjoy with us Christmas on the 24th or the 25th. We'll see what I'm gonna do. I have no idea where I'm gonna be. Okay, DJ Calisto, salut Fab. I'm from Congo, Africa. You had a huge impact in my childhood, and I make music because of artists like you. Oh man, thank you, DJ Calisto. DJ Calisto. Thank you very much. Listen, with everything that I'm going to be doing musically in the near future, I hope that I'll give birth to I'll be part of the element that instigates your creativity to create something, and there's a lot more coming. Let me finish the rest of your message. And I make music because of artists like you. I wish we could collaborate music one day. Well, listen, anything is possible. My plate is full, DJ Callisto. My plate is full right now, but we can revisit that at a later date. But I can tell you, I am like on rotation, like crazy. So that's why every day is accounted for certain production teams. But keep coming here, and if you want, what you can do, you can also put a link in the messages. If you write me a message in my community, I can go check out what you do. That's the way to do it. All right. Thank you. And hey, thanks for the compliment. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay focused. Love what you do. Obviously, if you're into music, you love what you do, put in the work. Hard work and dedication eventually will pay off. It might be slow, but eventually it goes fast. That's how it works. Elizabeth Isaac's Khan, no failure, just part of the challenge. That's right. Sheila E. Shorter, what kind of iced coffee is that? Oh, it's not an iced coffee. It's like a coffee, and I never, when I make 2 cups, and then it gets cold. But I like it cold. I realized, I used to, when I record, I make my coffee, and I like it warm. But when I was doing the vlog, I was making my coffee, and I was like, you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. I like it cold like that. It tastes really nice. Really nice. Okay. One more questions. Okay, one more question. I hope I didn't miss everybody. I hope everybody's happy. I hope, guys. I hope. I'm doing my best to make everybody happy, y'all. No, it's not. I don't drink hot chocolate. I don't. I don't eat dairy or cheese. No longer. It's been years. Okay. 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 So for the future, if you could put like a question mark, like I said, that would really help me a whole lot. So like this, when I scroll, I'm having to read all your messages, and I don't know if it is a statement. So please, exclamation point, little dot, and the straight like this, and a question mark for the questions. That would be great. Fur, can you let them know for the future? Because that would really make my life a lot easier. Anyways, oh my God, it's 5:11. Oops. Oops. Okay, Mary, tell us. Fab, what are your Christmas plans this year? Will include a music projects. You have my support. You give me energy. My pleasure. We'll see. Like I said, I don't mention anything until it's signed, sealed, and delivered. That's it. Otherwise, it's just blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Maya wants to know what exercise routine you had for trampoline. Oh, I was doing a large trampoline. Like not a small trampoline, but a big one. I was in competition, and I was, from going from Afina foul saltos, double saltos, with a twist. That's what it was. So you combine 10 figures. So it's like you have a minute or two, and you jump, boom, and you do. Okay, you start. Okay, double, boom. Then it goes into something else, boom, and it goes something else, boom. Just like gymnastics, but it's on the trampoline, a big one, and that's what you do. Yeah, I used to do that. It was a lot of fun. Okay, Marcus Priya. That is a great question. I also want to know, Fab, did you ever meet Michael Jackson? That's another question that I will. It's not for today, but I'll tell you. I've told the story, and I will tell you next time. Okay, if Bob Marley, Philsha, if Bob Marley was still alive, what would you ask him? That's a good one. If Bob Marley, don't worry, what would I ask him? I would say, I would love to, and I'm sure that if he's covered that many times, but I would ask him maybe a few questions. The first one would be, to you, what is love? I would love to hear his definition now because it would be older, so maybe it would be, ooh, be a real great, amazing answer. What is love to you? Second, um, what is true happiness for you? And then the last one would be, how do you find peace with, because he's no longer here, but people, if he was here, people would want to talk. How do you find peace in the middle of the storm? Because like people want to get around you, because when you're a public figure, a lot of people come around your world, and people are like, how do you deal with being so, because zen? And I think that, I think he was doing meditation, and that's something that I do as well. You should look into meditation. Meditation is a great tool. It's a fantastic tool, y'all. Amazing. It will change your life when you go into meditation. But that's another conversation for another Sunday. I don't know how I'm going to do this with a French vlog because I got to go. I don't know if I can do it today because of the fact that 2 o'clock health talks, and then Fab's Funday vlog, and then I don't know if I can do it today. Okay, well, I had a good time today. It was cool. It was really super cool. So I'm going to disappear, I guess. It's time for me to go. Sandra Agueta, bam, bam, bam. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you. Let me see. Yeah. Is love a game of give and receive? I don't think that love is a game. It's not a game. I think that love is just it's part of it's part of an ecosystem that works that way. You give, you take, and it's that giving and taking and receiving, the gift of giving and receiving, and that circle of giving and receiving, it creates a circle of trust, and that's how it functions. I don't think it's a game. I think it's more of an ecosystem in which it should live. Those are the realm and the boundaries. I think that's how it should work for me. You know. All right. Well, I guess that was the last question, Zone. I think that okay, Felicia. Let's finish first. You know my dude. So we're gonna finish with food. Do you grab chance or provocate it? Well, I think that you provocate opportunities by working and emanating this powerful energy. This is how you go, and by putting in the work that you put in, that's how you provocate opportunities. So when you put yourself in a good light and make sure that people see where you are, like for example, like with people on social media, producers, they post tracks all the time, and they talk about where they come from when it comes to music, and why they do music, and they play that. Like, you're going to provocate something because you go after, you put yourself out there, and you can't be afraid of putting yourself out there. But before you put yourself out there, make sure that the stuff is tight. So to provocate opportunities, make sure that you're ready to deliver something solid that people say, hey, if they look at it, like, oh man, that's dope, that's dope. Because you don't want to make some noise, and then when people come and check it out, be like, no, you really have to make sure you're solid. Oksana V, thank you very much. Thank you for the support. Okay, so now, okay, Felicia. I was looking for, like, in case you're not back on the French version. Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if I can make it because I got a meeting at 6 and I got to get ready, and it's kind of far, so from my house. So, oh damn, So thank you everybody for your support. Today was something else. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say you don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smiling to the rising sun. 3 little birds sit at my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melody pure and true. This is my message to you. I was trying to dance. Say don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, again, it was a pleasure to have you here today. We were vibing. Thank you for you here right now, for having the attention span to spend this time with me on Sundays, for giving me the love. Thanks a lot. I look forward to continuing this and giving you new stuff. It's exciting times. 2021 is around the corner, and we're gonna make it exciting. We only live once, so why not give it all we got, y'all? And I really look forward to releasing some music and finally share some stuff with you. But the year's not over. The year's not over, and I look forward to see you next week. Okay, Fab Morvan, over and out. Bow. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell a friend who tells another friend who tells another friend about this destination. We are about love, peace, happiness of self, and making and becoming better versions of ourselves. I'm out, y'all. I'm out.